Hi Gemini, this is an extra reading that I've decided to do. One of my viewers did request the 2 column spread that I used to do for people who were single in regards to knowing more about the ex-partner and possible chances of reconciliation. So I have decided to do this reading again as an extra. Now this is not just for the month of January. When I was shuffling, I was focusing on this year of 2017. Okay, so please don't think that everything I'm describing is all going to take place in the month of January. It's going to be an ongoing process, okay? I may very well decide to do this reading again in the middle part of this year. I don't really see me doing it on a monthly basis. But like I said, possibly again in the middle of this upcoming year now. It is a general reading, so please bear that in mind. And if it doesn't resonate, then check your moon and rising signs. It is the 2 row, like I said. This is the row for you, the Gemini. This is the row for your ex-partner. But also bear in mind that sometimes the energies can get crossed over. So if I'm talking about you, but it feels it fits better with your ex-partner, then obviously you apply that message to suit the needs of your own situation. Now, up here, which is no surprise really, we have the 2 of Cups, which is reversed, okay? The Cups is water energy, and it's to do with our feelings and emotions. Now, it talks of the fact that you have been through a very testing and difficult time within the relationship you was in, which has now led to the breakup. It can talk about the fact that communication between you both may very well have broken down to the point that there was no way back, okay? Or communication broke down and the only communication that was going on was arguments, okay? It talks that where there was once happiness within this relationship, that happiness turned to disharmony, okay? And the fact that you have broken up, it's no surprise for me to see this card. On your partner's side, we have Justice, okay? Which again is no real surprise to me to see this, okay? You know, the Justice card, it's about settlements, about things being negotiated. Now, for some of you, this could be talking about a divorce, okay? Some of you may have been married. And we could see the Justice card has shown up because there may be some negotiation regarding settlements over property or finances. This in itself could just be showing up in regards to the settlement, in the fact that of the breakup of this relationship, that, you know, the resolution and the outcome was to end this relationship or marriage, okay? So no surprise for me to see these 2 cards here. Now, the current state of things on your side, we have here the Wheel of Fortune, okay? Now, it is reversed. And again, it talks about a negative situation, obviously in regards to this breakup. And one that you don't have any control over, okay? Now, you know, maybe you didn't decide to end this relationship, they did. So the control was in their hands and not yours, okay? It may be that the divorce proceedings have already started or have now been finalized. So again, there's no control there, okay? It's been done, it's been dealt with, and you know, the outcome, the settlement has been made. The thing though with the Wheel of Fortune, while you may feel in this negative situation at the moment, and you may feel that everything is just bad and negative around you, it won't stay like that. The Wheel of Fortune is often referred to as that karmic wheel, like destiny, that things happen for a reason, okay? And also, we all have those times in our lives when everything's going bad and you just instinctively know that at some point your luck's got to change. And that's how it is with this card. You know, everything may seem to be very negative and very bad at the moment, but it's not going to stay like that. The wheel is constantly turning, okay? So change will come. On your partner's side, we have here the Three of Wands. Now, the Wands is fire energy, okay? And it is reversed. The Three of Wands, it can talk most definitely again about communication problems. So maybe the two of you are not communicating at all, or maybe the two of you are struggling to communicate in a civil way, okay? Again, maybe arguing rather than actually talking and listening. It can talk about the fact that there were definitely setbacks within the relationship in terms of the growth of the relationship and the personal development of the relationship, okay? And it can talk about the fact that there may very well have been a lack of compromise within this relationship. It talks about relationships that are full of tension and misunderstandings. And that may very well still be the process that you and your ex-partner are still currently faced with. There's tension between you both. There's misunderstandings between you both. You know, any opportunity for growth or personal change within this relationship between you both, it seems negative at the moment. And again, a lack of compromise in some way, okay? Now down here, in the thing of will there be could you reconcile, we have a positive card here for you. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Now, this lady is in her own garden, and, you know, she looks relaxed, she looks contented, fulfilled, just very laid back and very happy. And the fact of it is, all these pentacles, it shows everything that she's managed to build up, okay? But the thing is, for this lady to have got this, she's had to put a lot of hard work and effort in, okay? So, to me, in order for you to reconcile, if you can put in a lot of hard work and effort, then there is a very good chance of that happening, or there's certainly the chance of you wanting reconciliation at some point in the future. But like I said, it's going to require hard work and effort. In order for a reconciliation to take place, it's not going to be able to happen overnight. It's going to be a process, and a process that's going to require hard work, effort, strength. All of these things you are going to have to bring to the table in order to start the process of a reconciliation. On your partner's side, we have the Tower card, okay? It is a major arcana. And the Tower card, it is reversed. When it's reversed, it can talk about the avoidance of disaster. It's almost like forewarned is forearmed. To me, this, and it's very much about change and resisting it or fearing it, okay? Now, again, in order for there to be a reconciliation, it's going to require very big changes, possibly from your partner. Changes that they may be resisting or in some way fearing making those changes. And the thing is as well, with the big change, there could be an element of a risk involved. Now, this could be talking about the need for your partner to change their mind and want this reconciliation. And they may very well know that it's going to require a very big risk if both of you come together again, because there's the risk of the Tower collapsing again, okay? The risk of the breakup again. Like we see there with the Three of Wands, the lack of compromise, the lack of personal growth, the lack of growth within the relationship. And these may all be creating real fears and anxieties within the mind of your partner, because they may feel that all of the changes that are required to get this relationship back together again may just be too difficult to achieve. It's change, fearing change, resisting change, or knowing there's a risk involved with change. That's all of the energy that I pick up here with this Tower card, okay? And we see you maybe being prepared to work extremely hard to put the effort in to rebuilding this relationship, but we may very well see your partner hesitating because they know that there is a very big risk involved. Now, the outcome here, we have the Knight of Swords, okay? Now, the Swords is an air element, and it talks about challenges and obstacles on the horizon, okay? It can talk about possible tough times within a relationship. So I think really what it's talking about is if you two were to reconcile, you would either have to overcome a lot of obstacles and challenges, like the changes we've just spoke about, in order for that to take place. Or for some of you, it could be referring to the fact that if the two of you did reconcile, that you both could still be faced with lots of obstacles and challenges within this relationship. That maybe you'd want to reconcile, but maybe the obstacles and challenges are just too big to be able to overcome. That will be different for all of you. For some of you, it is about realizing the obstacles and challenges and being prepared to put the hard work in to overcome them. For others of you, it's going to be talking about these obstacles and challenges being too big that there's no way forward from them, that you can't overcome these. Your partner's side, we have the Four of Cups, okay? Feelings and emotions. The thing with the Four of Cups is about being disengaged. It's about not being motivated. It's about feeling disappointment with it, disappointment in somebody else, or even an element of disappointment with oneself, okay? It can talk about the person has been so badly hurt that they cut themselves off on an emotional level. I just feel that for the majority of you, your partner is going to feel that the changes needed, either from them, you, or both of you, are changes that cannot be made, or are changes that they are really not interested in making. They may very well reach that point where they are just not motivated enough on an emotional level to be able to create the changes and work on the changes in order to reconcile this. And if they are feeling disengaged, disappointed, emotionally detached, then that in itself will create obstacles and challenges that may just be too difficult to overcome. So this does conclude this reading. As I said, it was an extra reading. It is a general reading and it may not resonate with you. I just feel that for some of you, there may be a small chance of a reconciliation here. But for the majority, I don't see both of you being able to recover from this situation up here, if I'm honest, okay? And if you can overcome that, it is going to require a hell of a lot of hard work and effort and a hell of a lot of change that may just be too big to be able to do. So, sorry Gemini, that does conclude your reading. Like I said, this is not just for the month of January. To me, this is a process. And as I said, I may very well do another reading like this during the middle of this year. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I do hope that this reading resonates with somebody and is of benefit to somebody. Thank you so much. Bye.